saw a girl post today and she asked, like, if men switch up after you have a baby with them, how are you supposed to know who to pick and who will switch up and all the things? And as someone who was married, is now divorced, and is a single mom raising my son on my own, I kind of wanted to speak to that because I feel like when I think back into this experience that I had with him, part of me wants to be like, I would have had no idea he would act like this. But the truth of the matter is, there were signs and there were things that if I had maybe even more experience, or if I had less grace in the situation, I should have packed up and I should have left very early. I never should have married him. Definitely. And so I think what happens with women is there are people who there's no signs. Nothing could have helped them. Nothing could stop. But I think as women, if we will just pay attention to the things that come up and not always give so much grace in relationships and dating, and we don't expect people to be perfect, but there are things and signs that you should be very much like, they are boundaries, they are hard stops for you. I will not continue on when these things happen. And I think having people around you who you allow to speak into you and your relationship and give advice and tell you, like, no, I don't like that, I don't like this person for you, that's necessary. Because yes, there are men who switch up after you have a baby with them, after you marry them, whatever. But women truly do have intuition. Women truly do have the ability to see something and feel that it's off and know that it's wrong. And we have to trust it. That's where the thing comes in. It's like trusting your intuition and believing the things that you feel are wrong are wrong. And so when I think back, as much as I would want to say, like, I wouldn't have any idea that this would end up like this or this would become, but there were signs for me. And I wish I had been wiser or smarter, because, at this point, my ex would have not a chance on this earth to be able to talk to me, date me, any of the things. But I think, and especially if you're a person who knows God and has a relationship, listening to the Holy Spirit that speaks to you and tells you something's off, something's not right, and do not push past those feelings. So that's my take on it.